fielded in the end zone. It's Rourke. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Gives it on the option. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
Wait, how did nigga get hurt and I'm on defense?
Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Nigga, what? I ain't even had a ball for this nigga to get hurt.
A lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
That's crazy.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
2 hands, dog. 2 niggas there. Neither one of y'all can jump with 2 hands.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dumps it to the back. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Broncos are marching down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Tries again to get it in. Back's going for the goal line.
Nigga was 2 inches away from him and didn't wrap up.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive.
Nigga was literally 2 inches away from this nigga. They just didn't even make a tackle attempt.
And here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more.
I thought I'd been changed that, but that's a fucking did. I just think on this shit, bro. Yeah, it is. No. This nigga just randomly got hurt on some, I don't even know what the fuck shit. I don't even know how this nigga got hurt, bruh. I'm still trying to figure that out. This nigga, he got hurt, wasn't even on the field. That shit was crazy. That nigga wasn't even on the field and got hurt.
Dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leads it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Quickly complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Makes the catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Trying to barrel in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is good. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Dennis. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance.
The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Dennis. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. He lobs one high down the left side.
Okay, don't jump.
Goes to 16. He managed a few
So
yards
that,
on that
yeah.
return, but
I ain't
the
want to
bigger
jump for the
play was
ball.
the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the single back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dahl. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Owls! A great catch and run for 6.
Oh, man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rourke. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And I was there, and I just didn't fully commit, bruh. Saw the pressure close in and just didn't think he was going to get it off anyway.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Man, I'm going to do my best, bruh.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, he cut it.
Him, you usually meet the ground.
I'm going to do my best, dog.
It's spotted on the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
There's fucking defense, boys.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Broncos are rolling down the field. To the air, it's Dennis. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The inside handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Brings up second down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility for the guy in that slot position.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top.
Fuck, I fucked that up. I should have threw it. Fuck, I fucked it up, bro. That's my fault. I should have just kept running. I seen it when I threw it. I said it as soon as I threw it. I shouldn't have done it, bro.
Opening play of this drive comes
That's such a dumb thing to do, bro.
Looking to pass. It's Dennis. Right on the money. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
That lame-ass fucking... Oh, I hate that lame-ass shit, bro. Niggas gotta stop doing it, bro.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a first
They
down
don't even
from
be
the
that deep to be
45-yard
that
line.
lame, dog.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Finds a spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Harmon. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're working that left side. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards
Like,
away.
I don't care what the niggas say, dog. That shit ain't read. It ain't.
Still a 3-point game after the miss.
It ain't nothing but, hey,
Sometimes I just feel like
I just hope it's open, dog.
Every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires to the tight end. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
Catch the ball, bruh.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run?
They get through and it's blocked. He picks it up. He's loose down the middle. Past the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
He never gonna say shit, dog.
He'll try to tack on one more.
That was super sucked, though. I ain't gonna cap.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That makes the score Western Michigan 24, Kennesaw State 14.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight end finds a soft spot. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
The screen, and watch out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw again. Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kennesaw State, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Rourke. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Dennis. Throws to the back. Firing to the right, complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Hauls it in. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's now up to 58 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's got it. Breaks the tackle. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work.
Shit, boy.
Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Conway. Got his man quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Tries to get it on the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Wow. Throw the ball away, dog. What is this game doing?
He goes at the 41.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass.
God, I hate when niggas call me during the game, dog. But why the fuck this nigga didn't throw the ball away is beyond me.
You'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid
like,
to take
fuck,
a
I
shot
threw the
there.
ball
Now
away,
it's
dog.
down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 45. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
It's complete on the right side. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Broncos are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
He's got it. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a bet.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way.
I really wish I could throw.
Lucky to get that one back.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter.
Like, I just wish I could jump for a pass sometimes.
Get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. And now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a junction.
And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown.
God damn, I lost my tight end and my wide receiver on back-to-back plays, dog.
Don't call it a comeback yet. The first part.
Oh my God, they just be making my life difficult, bro.
But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Kennesaw State, 28.
And they both got hurt on fucking running plays, dog. Oh, they got hurt on fucking running plays, bruh. Like, not even getting the ball in their hands, and I lost both of them, bruh.
That scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Like, that is rough, dog.
Offensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Pocket breaking down. That pass not. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout.
Boy, he dropped back so late, dog.
Like that, you might as
That's a good fucking play, bro.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that.
Man, he dropped back so fucking late.
Now here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man in the middle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Find some fresh air. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And
that stunt he doing is getting him open every fucking time, bro.
In the waiting moments, that could be a costly play.
Every time that little stunt is getting him open, bro.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it! Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Dennis.
Good defense, 96.
It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Makes the grab on the left. At the 45 on his way. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play. And a first down just outside the red zone. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's Dennis. He wants it all. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on first down. It's complete. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
And he been doing that weird glitchy shit on the fucking blocks, bro.
A field goal try to save them. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And with a single second left, a field goal attempt to try to get another chance in overtime. Missed it just short. Gave it quite a ride, but not quite enough to get it over the crossbar.